I'll give you an update on Gregor the demon. As you know, Gregor the demon is in my sister Jenny and my Baptist crime novel, and he has preached a sermon during the preach-off in this Baptist church, and there's some consternation about whether a demon can preach, especially in a Baptist church. So I found this verse this morning, or it found me, you know how it goes, in this Bible that my brother Gene gave me. He's a Baptist preacher. And it's Jesus talking. It's over in Mark 3, verse 26. He says, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but has an end. So we've got Gregor, who's a representative of Satan in this novel, who stands up against himself. He repents. He says, I'm not in this anymore. And of course he's still warring and struggling like we all do. But according to the words of Jesus, he says, if you're divided against yourself, then you have an end. In that case, he says, if Satan is divided against himself, he has an end. So the question is, can the Baptists accept a demon into their church? Well, of course, in one sense, we're all demons. I know I am. But the Baptists, in many ways, think about the demons as something out there ranging around. It's not just exclusive to the Baptists, that line of thinking. I'm just picking on the Baptists because that's where I come from, and I still consider myself to be a member of that denomination. Well, I came up with the idea, or it came up with me once again, about the lotus. And the lotus is a beautiful plant, has a beautiful blossom, with its roots going down through the water into the muck and the mud. And so I thought about the tuber or the bulb. That's one form of Christianity or any religion or spiritual path, where you're just getting rolling and you figure that you got to be exclusive and you got to guard yourself and protect your newfound faith there. And so you're feeling like you got the way and the only way. Well, that's tuber Christianity, as I'm calling it, a bulb Christianity. And then you got the rising up out of the water where you've been your whole life, the water and the muck, and you begin to blossom. Because you've broken the surface of the water and now you're up in the air and you can see the light, and the light is everywhere. So this is blossom Christianity, or blossom spirituality, whatever your path is. And you no longer have that feeling that you've got to be so exclusive. You can see that there's plenty of light, and you want to go tell the others, but you know they're not going to listen too well. They just got to go on their way until they blossom in this particular way themselves. And then you move on beyond blossom Christianity or blossom spirituality, and you move into the life force itself. You keep opening and you understand that there's nothing but the life force. And the life force includes the muck, the tuber, the stem, the water, the blossoming, the light, all of it, the whole shooting match. And from then on, you understand that there is no death, there is no dying, there's only the life force manifesting itself in all its wonderful ways.